In 10.1, problem number 69, we have a woman who invests a total of $20,000 in two different accounts. One of them is paying 5% interest rate, and the other is paying 8% interest rate per year. So they give you the annual interest rate. This is how much she earned in 1 year. So first of all, our unknowns. Our unknowns are the amount of money in each of the different investments, in the 5% interest investment and the 8% interest investment. We give those each a letter. I used X and Y, knowing that that's the total investment, that if we added those together, we would get $20,000. We also have to remember this concept that if we take the annual rate that we earn times the amount invested, we will have the amount of interest we've earned in 1 year. Since the interest rate is per year, it says interest per year in the problem, this would be the amount of interest earned in 1 year when you do that. So now we're ready to write our two equations. That this up here is going to be one equation, and then what we have here is going to help us with the second equation. So first of all, we have our amounts invested, X and Y, adds up to $20,000. Now we have the interest rate, 0.05 times X. That's going to be the interest earned just from that one account. And if we add 0.8, that's 8%, times Y, that's going to be the amount earned in the second account. And altogether, that's going to yield us $1,180 in 1 year. So these are my two equations. I'm going to take the first equation and multiply it by -5 so that I have this new equation here. I'm going to take the second equation and multiply it by 10. Now that was to get rid of the decimal places. So by doing these two operations, I now have my x's as opposites. One of them is -5, the other one's +5, so I can add the two equations together, and I have 3y equals 18,000. Dividing each side by 3, I've got y equals 6,000. And remembering up here that I've got x plus y equals 20,000. If I've got 6,000, then I need another 14,000 in the other account. So now I have to remember to translate this back to what that means. The x was the amount in 5%, and the y was the amount in 8%. So I write the sentence, she invested $14,000 at 5% and $6,000 at 8%.